Okay, let's try it just one more time. Here's your fuel pressure regulator. Okay. You're going to block off this line right here by taking this tube and putting a bolt right in the end of it so that this is gone. Take the fuel pressure regulator out. Put a bolt in right here. So this tube now blocks this line. Okay. This line on the other side of the fuel pressure regulator, you're simply going to take it and you're going to hook it right up to this line. You're just going to take a hose and go from this line right to the bottom line here where the top of the fuel pressure regulator goes to. Let me see if I can better illustrate. See those two? See this line right, this hose right here, which is connected to the top of the fuel pressure regulator, this curvy bit. You're going to make a connection from this hose to this hose. So you're essentially bypassing the fuel pressure regulator. All the fuel that's going to be coming into the fuel pressure regulator. Remember, it goes in here and it goes out there. So you go from here to there. That's all there is to it. Connect up that line to that line. Or if it's easier, probably shouldn't say that. If it's easier, take this hose here and connect it up to where that curved part is. So you're basically just going boop and then block off that line. Okay? So you take this hose, get a longer piece, connect from right here to the hard line where this curved part of the fuel pressure regulator hooks up to. That bypasses it. There's no restriction. Plug that one. Plug this line up. Take the fuel pressure regulator out of there. Then pump fuel into the top rail with your pressure gauge on. You're going to put a pressure gauge here and let this dump out into a bucket. Let the return line dump to a bucket. See what the pressure should be. Pretty much zero pressure, because all you're doing is having fuel flow in through the top rail, down, around, or I should say down around here and right back out, and that one's plugged off. This, by the way, is another pressurized rail that you'll need to, that hooks up to the cold start valve. You could put your pressure gauge there if you want. It makes anything any easier for you. Okay, so take this side of the pressure regulator, go to the outlet tube. Okay, this hose hook up to that hard line outlet tube. This hose on the bottom of the pressure regulator right here, plug that off. And then check your then just turn on your fuel pump with the engine not running, obviously, and you should have you should have very low pressure because there's nothing restricting it.